Well, according to the U.S. Central Command, or CENTCOM, a floating pier built by the U.S. military is now allowing humanitarian aid to be delivered into Gaza. WENY Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon spoke with State Department officials today to learn more.
With all border crossings into Gaza closed, dozens of trucks wait next to a floating pier before delivering much needed assistance into a war-torn Gaza.
This is going to be a very sophisticated and professional process. The aid is going to be screened and palletized in Cyprus. It's going to make its way over to Gaza.
The goal is to deliver about 500 tons of humanitarian aid through the pier daily. State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel says the U.S. will work with the UN, the Israelis, and trusted humanitarian organizations
to ensure that aid gets to the places that it needs to go.
This as the Biden administration tries to balance support for Israel and the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
The Department of State says the U.S. relationship with Israel is ironclad, but House Republicans this week said that relationship doesn't go far enough.
President Biden is just not flouting the will of Congress in the American people, but he is also kowtowing to the radical left that frankly has embraced the anti-Israel movement wholeheartedly.
On Thursday, the U.S. House passed a Republican-led bill that would prevent President Biden from withholding weapons to Israel, just over a week after Biden announced a pause on bombs to Israel.
We, of course, have legitimate concerns about the use of some of our articles in urban and dense settings, and you have seen us put a pause on one shipment of bombs because of that legitimate concern.
16 Democrats voted with Republicans to pass the Israel Security Assistance Support Act. However, the bill is unlikely to be taken up in the Democratic-controlled Senate.
We have to stand with our closest ally, Israel. They are the only stable democracy in the Middle East.
The White House said that President Biden would veto the bill if Congress passed it. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WENY News.